Going on, bro? You can hear me?
Yes. You good, my sister? How you feeling?
All right. Salute. I'm goody. I'm goody. I'm chilling. Happy to be here, bro. Salute to you. 3 letter
Salute.
man.
You know what though? I'm gonna give you props on this though. When I spoke to you, going back and forth and everything, you went straight to mommyhood. You took your motherhood. You take care of the kids and everything like that, man. How hard is that a juggle for y'all, man? Being a mother, getting the bars ready, trying to. How difficult is that for y'all?
Well, my kids are older,
Okay.
so they this, you know what I mean? Their life is kind of already set up for after school activities and clubs and bands and shit like that at their end. But I make it work. I have a balance. They're fans of mine. They're part of my critique team. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um, I know sometimes things aren't going to resonate with them because they kids, but still, I'm surprised at some of the stuff that they are hip to. So
Right.
plus, fan base don't have no age genre, specific genre. You be surprised who's in tune with you. So yeah,
Right.
shout out to my babies, yo.
Shout out to the babies, man. Shout out to the babies.
Uh,
Hey, so should I stop calling you First Lady of Bricks and just call you First Lady R&B? What we doing?
okay, so I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna
Okay,
say
okay,
um,
okay.
this is where this situation goes.
All right.
I consider myself the first lady because I was the first female put in the break process. I was the first female signed to RBE. That's not to slight any other female that ever touched the platform before me
Right.
or that was getting booked over there before me, anything like that. It's just my self-proclaimed title because I was the only chick with a whole bunch of dudes. I mean, it didn't last but a couple months before I had my next battle, but it was still evident. Now,
Right.
I ain't fighting nobody for that title because bitch, you can't beat me being the first one if the bricks are being signed. That ship has fucking sailed.
Right.
You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Now we
Right.
talk about the queen of the bricks. A queen reign can exchange hands depending on who's in hierarchy and the way the bricks is set up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like at one point in time, Remedy Loco was the forefront. Then it was Payne as coach. You know what I'm saying? So like that crown can change at any time based off your last performance. You know what I mean? That's all it's about. And we as bricks, not that we don't, like, because this is just our thing. It's not like it's Wing or Lawrence or ARPs, but we as bricks, we don't count all your battles as much as we do versus a brick. So like if
Okay.
you battle even on or off the platform, if it won't versus a brick, it might not fuck with your hierarchy that we feel like you belong in as a brick. But
Okay.
if you battle a brick, it's all on the line. God damn it. It's all on the motherfucking line. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Caution.
yeah.
Does your battle rap starts what 2019, right?
Yeah.
And you going into the pandemic, or was it a year before the pandemic, basically, right?
Yeah, facts.
So how was that for you, getting into 2019, then going to the pandemic? Take me through that.
2019, I got into a battle over Facebook. I found out somebody was maybe 30 minutes away from where I actually lived in another city over that was doing a little battle rap thing in that city and they was popping, as far as the crowd was, like it was a lot of energy there. But I just thought the bitches was whack. So I was popping shit, got into a battle, showed up 2 weeks later and battled. That battle was out. Uh
Mm.
Hog, Mahogany, Boss Hog, I think is her name, Mahogany Hog. Like we done got personal since then as far as like, talking and chopping it up, seeing each
Right.
other. So it's Mahogany now, but it's Boss Hog, I think, versus Caution. It's like one of my first battles out. So like from there, I was kind of battling in that circuit, you know what I mean? Because I was an outsider to them.
Right.
It was still local city shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So kind of shuffled me around there to try to see which one of they bitches could beat me, basically. And it didn't really work like they planned it. So pandemic, pandemic hits, you know what I'm saying? After I moseyed on around there, pandemic hits, and they kind of fall apart just before it. So another league, which is the News Battle League, TNBL,
Okay.
is doing I guess like they have been doing cards, but they was doing like their first summer card.
Okay.
and they asked me did I want to come and do a battle. I was trying because I didn't know because they both was on the same side of the water, the people that I started with in 2019 and TNBL. So I was trying to play mediator because I didn't know what it was concerning. But I did want to battle because it had been a while. So once I got the clearance to be like, y'all niggas, y'all cool with me going over there battling, they like, yeah, give a fuck, go battle. I went over there and battled. Shit kind of changed from there. I did like 2 battles there, started going out of town, you know what I mean? And I did like 3 battles out of town and got my 1SK.
Well, let me ask you this: did it start battle rap first or music? Which one first?
I was music all the way first.
Always, right? It's always music,
Yeah,
right?
like I do music right now. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If
Do
I
you
had, yeah, hell yeah, like you know what I mean, like nothing like as far as like putting together a project, but as far as keeping my skills sharp and not,
freestyles?
yeah, hell yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
I just started writing, bro, 2016, and that was out of a challenge. Anything that you ever seen that was ever dropped, any YouTube niggas that be doing they research or whatever like that, you can go find shit from 2009, 2010, 2011 of me just freestyling off the top for about 5, 10 minutes straight. Instrumentals constantly playing. Like
Mm.
that's why it be funny to me when niggas be trying to like play me. Don't ever try to fucking play me, bitch. Do your fucking research, nigga.
Do your Googles, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. Like I don't got no look. I put it like this. See, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna get off it. You know what I
All right,
mean? Let's put it like this.
all right,
Elephant in the room. If there was a ghostwriter for me,
right.
the way the industry and the culture is right now, y'all bitches don't give a fuck. Y'all still book them. Y'all still view they battle. They still are pillars in the goddamn culture and have been exposed and niggas have moved on. It's actually made them more popular.
Wow, Caution. Wow.
Now, am I lying?
Nah, you.
All right, so if
I don't want to agree with you, but you're right though, sister.
yeah,
You're right.
so look, if I had a fucking ghostwriter, I would let y'all bitches know and stand on my shit because I would tell you you still can't beat me or us or whatever.
Right, right, right,
But
right.
bitch, I don't.
Mm,
I don't. I write every fucking thing in this car right here where I'm sitting in the hoop ride where I smoke at and politic in front of my motherfucking house. You
right.
know what I mean? And come on my motherfucking bars. Y'all niggas got me tweaking. So we
Mm.
own it, we off it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you get offended by that though? When people try to say, "Oh, you might have a ghostwriter,"
I
how
feel like I
offensive is
feel
that for
like
you?
anybody, any female in the game, music, battle rap, anything that is phenomenal at what they do, they try to be discredited by something. And ghostwriting allegations is just kind of like a staple or a check mark to be like, yeah, you kind of accomplished something. Because don't nobody got no proof for none of this. Like, there's nobody coming out. Like, that's what I keep asking for. Like, tell me who, or let the person who y'all saying it is. Like, let all that come to fruition. Because I
Fruition, right?
promise you, like, I promise you, it's not how it's appearing to be. Like niggas, a lot of niggas that's saying this shit are butt hurt niggas. Show me a nigga that's talking shit about me that ain't on the outskirts of what they used to be in on.
Mm. Wow. 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 Woo. So you get your first 1SK, right?
Mhm.
After that, what happens? I know you went through QB, LA, G Rap, Tato, Fresh the Great Rap. You went through some battles before you got to the tournament, though. But how was your time, the beginning stages of RBE? How was it for you?
I came in on a secret card, so
Mm-hmm.
there was really like no crowd. It was just like peers of battle rap as far as like everybody was battlers and entourage. They was in tune with lyricism, and I ain't have to have the sex appeal and all that or whatever. I could just come there and work, and niggas was gonna respect the work. It was great feedback. ARP was fucking with me. Um, Lawrence wasn't too thrilled, from what I understand, based off of my appearance.
Shout out Lawrence.
Shout out Lawrence, man. He's a fucking op, though. Shout out Lawrence. Lawrence really wasn't too thrilled based off my appearance. Like he wanted, you know what I'm saying, something more marketable as he
Right.
felt.
Mm.
He was willing to let Wing try her thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wing. You know what I mean?
Shout out
Wing
Wayne.
thing, I did the 1SK, the talk from like the Reed Dollars and the Big K's that was there. I'm trying Chef Trez. It's a few niggas that like, Gwitty. It's a few niggas that was like there that actually Big Cannon.
Salute you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Give it up.
So I think my next battle after that ended up being La G.
Mm-hmm.
And both of us, that was 3 hours prep. We had separate opponents. Both of our opponents didn't show up that day. And we got the call that morning, like 8 o'clock, would I be willing to? I got the
Mm-hmm.
confirmation at 9 that she was willing to, and we had to be at the event at 12 o'clock. So,
How much pressure was that though?
man, look,
Kausion. Good Lord.
okay, so sometimes it's exciting for me. I never say, like, I'm never one to be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm hesitant about it. If I'm hesitant about it, I'm gonna talk that shit out or whatever. Like, it's gonna be that. But I didn't feel none of that. I kind of felt it in my spirit, like this was my chance. There was no contracts offered before this battle. You know what I mean? Nobody
Right.
was contracted. I just knew that in my spirit, bro. Like, Wayne called me, said my op still ain't here. Did I want to try to do something with La? I'm like, man, yeah, yo, see if she want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. See if she want to do it. She's like, yeah, she said she down. Which I want to do. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? How long is the round? She like 3:30. I like 3:30. Okay, 3 minutes, 30-second hard stop.
And they're memorizing that shit afterwards, though, Kausion. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
look, bro. Look, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did, bro. I watched one of Logic's battles. Watch one battle. Came up with everything I could fucking come up with while I was smoking a blunt. Went upstairs where niggas was at. Walked outside like, what y'all think about this? How this sound? That's fire. All right, boom. How that sound? That's fire. All right, boom. And I was sliding it over to another page. They was like, what you doing? I was like, nah, just hold on. Listen, how about this? Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. That's fire. Yeah, that's fire. All right, bet. Boom, boom. Slid it over. Then I put the round together.
So hold on, Kausion. It sounded like you was rebuttaling what she said to the other battle, the footage he's watching, right?
No, 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 not to her footage. It's like I watched it for style, for
Okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean,
okay. Got you.
you know what I mean,
Got you. Got you.
like just to see like what I was up against.
Okay, okay. Got you. Got you. Got you.
Then I started coming up with shit like based off of that. Okay, I know where you from. You know what I mean? I know this based off of the shit you talking about. You say you was in the military. Based off that, so I know certain.
Get the basics right. Little
Yeah,
basics, right?
boom, off of
Yeah.
one battle. And then my bros is like, I spit something like, yeah, that's fire. All right, boom, slide it over. Then that was the round. Like it was no real structure to that. It was
Mm.
just that. That was the round was. And nigga, shit. Shout out to Logi. Cause nigga, she came there and did a clean round too. 3
Yeah.
minutes, 30
Yeah.
seconds. We set
Yeah.
it president for what the new one SK time is now as of today. You know what I mean? Based off
Right.
of that battle. And I ended up with a contract. After
Wow.
that, I battled Tato. That was my first contracted battle.
So when you and Tato battle, is that after the battle? Is that where y'all got cool? Right after the battle?
I never met Tato before that day. You know what I'm saying? We had some spaces, banter that Wing was setting up through like, like the group chats or the text message, like, we're doing space tonight, pull up. But I had never met her before that. After her and I battled, I'm just a real bitch. Like I don't have no real beef with you. I don't know you. Like what are we upset about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
like it's like being upset with a boxer for punching in the mouth when y'all both signed up to get in this ring and fight.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense.
Like
I
you
see where you're going
don't
with
know me personally. So anything you say is either relatively made up or something that you basing off truth that I chose to expose.
that. Mm.
So what the fuck is the issue? Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. So just based off of that, we were able to have civil conversations and become cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
shout out to Tato.
Let me ask you about Tato right quick. Did we as media niggas and everything? She beat Lady J. Clear. Let's be clear on that, right? Were we wrong for reaching out to have an interview first with Lady J first before Tato? You keep it real with me, Kausion. I'll take it. I'll fuck with you. You can keep it real with me.
I don't really got a preference in it because I view it differently.
Okay.
And I'm humble enough to be like, no matter what my job is, there's work to do. So if anybody's able to reach out to me and put me on a platform and give me an opportunity to, you know what I mean, then I'm grateful. But let me ask you this. in any championship game or any game when they doing the commentators, the interviewers don't go to the losers and talk to them first.
Right, absolutely, absolutely right, Kausion, absolutely.
One, you know what I
You're not
mean?
wrong.
Like, I respect how she carried it or feel about it because that's her decision. But me personally, I don't really have a dog in the fight because
Right.
in my mind, like I'm grinding. Like I don't know what her mentality is. You know what I mean? But my mind, I'm grinding. I'm not about to turn down nothing I could do that's gonna help to better me or put the light on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I think where I could tell you where I messed up at for me, right?
Speaking of
When
light on,
I reached out to Tato and I said, yo, I would like to get you and Lady J on the show together. She was down for that, right?
right,
But then I couldn't get in contact. I got in contact with Lady J, and Lady J came on the show after that, right? So
right.
I understand how Tato feel like, wait a minute, y'all talking to her like she won the motherfucking battle. I did win this shit. I did 30 her. And Lady J even admitted that Tato won the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lady J titties though, man. Listen, bro, I was right the fuck there. Like all the nigga came out me immediately. Shout out to titties, bro. Like crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. The battle rapper, like forgive me, y'all niggas gotta understand. I'm kind of like new to this, especially on a professional setting. Like you know
Right.
what I mean. My battle versus C3 was my
Woo.
second big event that I've ever been to, but my first time that I was on stage rapping. The first big event I ever been to like that was Max Out when Jay Breed battled. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I never been to a battle rap event like that ever in my life other than Max Out. So nigga, like the fuck you mean? All this shit is new to me. And that bit pulled out titty. Me, motherfucker, like God damn, them bitches was real. That ass, I don't know about that ass,
Right.
but them titties.
yes,
Hey, bro, that areola was perfect. It was the
yes,
perfect.
yes, yes,
Oh, okay,
yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry. All right,
So let
okay.
me ask you this. You get QB, was it Bonnie after that?
After Tato was Bonnie
Bonnie.
in the tournament. I didn't get
Okay.
QB till to the end of the tournament.
Right. So the battle Bonnie twice, right? Was it
Yeah.
more like a get back for you?
No, I wasn't a get back at all.
Come on, cause what you mean, sister, come on.
Listen, it made the first ass whooping even clearer. You know what I mean? Cause like I'm the type of bitch anyway. Now let's say this respectfully, because
All right.
I I am humble, bro. I honorably take any loss that a nigga give
You
me.
don't think Bonnie won that 2-1?
If you say she won 2-1, I understand and I respect it.
Okay, okay.
But if you do, you gotta tell me which rounds, because when I compete the round, bro,
Mhm.
the only difference is who went first and second.
Right. What's the all
If
right, let me ask you this. What's the most debatable round for you? Be honest. Let me hear this.
the first.
So if someone gave Bonnie the first, what would you say then?
Great,
Okay.
wonderful, absolutely. I agree. Sure, no problem. She did
Okay.
not win that second because the second I started off by putting the bitches around it saying to surround perimeter
Uh,
with bricks. The third was the bullet time. I had to my P90 Ruger. I keep my peace car. I got one spread my wings and showing my ass like a come on, bro. Like that's in the
let me ask you about the Bonnie battle right quick. Was it more for you like, okay, if I can make this debatable or hanging that shit, y'all gotta respect it. Is that what is it?
that's all it was. That's
Mm.
all it was with Bonnie. It was no listen, I don't got no personal relationships, beefs, or
Right,
animosity per
right.
se with anybody in this game because I don't live or breathe or grow up or deal with y'all bitches. And I'm just coming in here for y'all to start collecting your little data that y'all like to do and hold over bitches' heads. But you know what I mean? I'm just getting in there. So like with Bonnie, I think that's what ARP's goal was for that too, was to see like, okay, if you can fuck with Bonnie, if you can hang in there, then I know that this is a tier we can usher you in. You won't be an up and comer. You would have been, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you can't call me an up and comer when I'm battling these bitches and I'm not paying them to battle.
Right, right, right. I hear what you're saying.
You see
I
what
hear
I'm
what you're saying.
saying? That's different. So
So
respect
about so crossover to the tournament.
tournament.
That was kind of like self-explanatory. Your whole,
So
to the
look,
C3 battle.
shout out to my OG Gaddis. I'm gonna tell you real nigga shit.
All right.
She a real OG. I ain't never had no personal conversation with her over the telephone We ain't never had no long dramatic kick it. I see her at an event. We chop it up 5 or 10 minutes. Somebody always wants to take our picture because we over there talking. And then after that, we'll do maybe a tweet response and something major happens for me. OG Gaddis, always looking out for the kid behind the scenes.
Love
And I got
Goddess. Love
so much
Goddess.
respect for Gaddis. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to Gaddis. But like, as far as like the tournament, that's how I got in there.
Mm.
Gaddis seen my battle versus Tato. Remy told me that she asked Gaddis, do you have anybody to recommend? And she said, go check out Caution over there, RBE. The battle with Tato was crazy. You know what I mean? So shout out to that. And like Gaddis never said nothing about it, never brought it up, never mentioned it, never nothing. Even when I tried to thank her, like she just gave me like a thumbs up type shit, like no problem. Like, you know what
Got
I mean?
mad love for Goddess, man. Mad
Yeah,
love for Goddess, man.
shout out to Gaddis. So you know
Let
what
me
I mean?
ask you before you started battling, how big were you into female battle rap though, or battle rap period? Watching it wise.
Battle rap, definitely. Female battle rap, only what was able to come on the DVDs you get in the barbershop. Like it wasn't as uh accessible
Right.
till
Okay.
like Queen of the Ring got to going and popping. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, because I was doing music and was a rapper and was a freestyler, I had no idea. Let me keep it a bean. I had no idea these bitches was right. I thought because all I did was freestyle, pull up to the barber shop, niggas at the basketball court, nigga called me on the phone, pull up, we got dollars to make money, get paid. I thought they were doing what I was doing. And to me, that was such a far fetched thing. Like it was no way I could transition what I'm doing on the basketball court out here at the barbershop onto what I'm seeing on film. And it's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely right because that's not what you're supposed to do. Battle rap is a little bit different. You
Right.
know, it's like street fighting and boxing. It's not the same.
Two there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, MMA, kickboxing, that shit is not like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
all different. So you got to sharpen your skills and work out for that particular joint you in. And I mean, yeah, that's where we at.
What girls were you watching before prior to that matches or battle
Um,
rap matches that you actually liked or
bar,
watched?
40
Like,
bar,
okay.
C3, E Hart, Gaddis, of course.
Did you ever watch
I,
Official and C3?
did I watch Official and
I
C3?
think it's one of the greatest female matches of all time. Caution.
What platform was that on? Run
That
it
was a
back.
Queen of the Ring.
Yes, because wait a minute. Then wasn't that the one where Official had the dress on, took her shoes off, like she was up there barefooted? Was that the one she
No,
battled?
not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. I forgot which battle is that you talking. Was that? It's not that one though. But which? Damn, I got a brain fart now. Which
I
battle
know,
Caution
like,
you
look,
talking
that's what I'm
about?
saying. Like, I got a brain fart right now because, like, bro, like, I'm in tune with it to that
Mm.
degree, but I don't like. I'm a gist person. Verbatim gets a little difficult for me. I got a lot of shit I got to remember verbatimly, nigga. We not about to go over another
Right. Of course, of course, of
battle
course.
history. But yeah, hell yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm
Okay.
pretty Official was definitely somebody I watched. Um, even before getting into the game, like it's a few. It's like all the ghosts, all the legends, all the top
Right.
10. It's not a bitch that I missed or that I overlooked. Like no bullshit. If you was on Queen of the Ring and you was popping, I watched the shit.
Mm. So how difficult was it for you to prepare for QB and do this tournament though? Caution.
It wasn't.
I would just a record brain. Yo, listen, you guys are the battle rappers, right? I give you guys credit all the time because y'all gotta come with fresh material every motherfucking trip. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't easy what y'all be doing this shit. So I can just imagine how many composition books you have in, you know, to
So
prepare and
I
shit.
really have a glitch that I can't control.
Okay?
I really am constantly rapping and writing bars. I have a radio, as I used to call it, in my head. I hear
Mm.
songs. I hear music. My kids are musicians.
Okay. In the
This
family. Okay, on the
Yeah,
family.
this
All right.
this
All
is
right.
an avid thing. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
can't control it. So I could be writing for this opponent, and a bar will come to me that is reference to my next opponent, and I'll jot that down on another
Right,
joint.
right.
You know what I
Fast,
mean?
right.
That
Mm.
way it'll put me back in this mindset that I'm in over here for that, what I was going to what I was talking about. Sometimes I can't remember right away. Sometimes I go back to that jot down and I gotta smoke a few blunts and I gotta play with it a little bit. Some of it don't make it. Be like, throw that away. That I don't know what you was thinking right there. But a lot of times while I'm trying to open up that door into crafting the round,
Right.
those downs bring me those little punchlines, those little bring me right where I need to be. It be crazy shit that just come to a nigga. Like in my Tato battle, like this is a prime example of like how it happens. I was fixing fried chicken for my child, and my other child came downstairs and asked me if I could make spaghetti. And my mama said, that's actually a meal if you think about it. And then my son said, not in this house, that's two separate meals. The bar came to me while they were talking. I'll put spaghetti and fried chicken on the same plate. I'll turn a meal to a side. Gangsta movie pose, how I turn the meal to the side. Like you see how I build it off of that one encounter. That's my real life shit. Niggas be trying to twist up my bars about the coke in the baby jar and all that shit. Y'all niggas have no idea when my kids was babies and I'm feeding them and the pluck is calling and I'm thinking I got my shit cooked together and it ain't. But I'm in this hotel where I'm trapping out of, but I'm not letting nobody come to my room. I gotta make something happen real quick. That same jar that I just threw in the trash had the applesauce oatmeal in. I might not even rinse it out, nigga. But I'm gonna get what I need to get out this microwave, nigga. Keep cutting it off every 20 seconds. See, you gotta pay attention. You know what I mean? You gotta
Right,
pay attention.
right.
I'm saying it's shit like that. It's shit like I know I gotta transport all this where I'm going, and I'm about to drop my baby off, and I got a can of powdered milk in this bitch. So I'm about to put this in the bottom, then put the milk on top while I go drop my. You pay attention. Y'all
Damn.
trying to twist my shit. Now I was young as shit. That was reckless as hell. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
We we did what we needed to do for the time being. Fuck you mean?
I'll fucking question. Question. Let me ask you this. Something happened that you were different than every other girl. Let me tell you why I say that. I remember when Wody was dropped, right? And all the females were in the spaces, right? Everybody was angry. Guess who was the only person not angry? You.
Me?
You were like, and this is what you said. I'm quoting you. Listen, I was happy I got nominated. That's all you said. I can't really complain. I was like,
I'm
well,
just happy.
goddamn. You know,
Look,
you the only one who didn't complain.
listen. I don't. It's not. It's. I don't want to be the most popular. I don't expect to be the most popular. I see that a lot of this ain't just off based off of talent, but for the majority, it is. So if I'm putting in work and I'm still getting recognition, it doesn't matter if I wasn't the most popular. Y'all recognize that I was doing shit you couldn't deny.
Mm.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Like to me, like maybe I'm in the wrong mindset because to me, if I was number one or if I was number seven, my pay would be the same when you called to book me
Right.
because my work was the same. So what difference do it make where you fell on the list other than what you was gonna get that cash out for winning? You know what I mean? Or the title for the year. Like, bitch, I was on the list as a rookie. And when you called to book me because I was on the list, it went where it went.
Uh, Rookie of the year. And where were you in the Wody? What number were you again in the
I think I
Wody?
was 7 or
Damn.
8. 7 or 8. One of them.
Were you expecting that?
Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Listen to me. Shout out to all the
Oh,
ladies.
fucking question, man.
Shout out to all the ladies that was up there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm RBE. We are always looked at as the underdogs. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? There's a lot of ladies that's been doing work in the culture for years. And some of them have came out last year. You know, they had a breakout year. Like shout out to like Shuni. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ladies that I got respect for that I know was taking time off and did work last year. I am honored to even be mentioned with y'all hoes, bitches, motherfuckers. I'm honored to be even mentioned with y'all motherfuckers. I'm keeping it a bean.
Right, right.
I'm a humble bitch from the 757, Virginia Beach, VA. That shit is amazing to me. Like to y'all, that's regular shit. Like y'all don't even realize, I guess, like it ain't that big of a deal to y'all. Like y'all just regular people. I get it. But not to everybody else looking at that. Like nigga, like the country
Mm,
recognizes my name, bro.
right. That's fire.
Fuck you mean?
So let's go here. Remy Ma drops her card June 17th. The grudge match. First off, let me say this. When we saw all the matches, right? When we saw your name and First Lady Flame Day together, two things came to my mind. Battle of the Night, off rip, That's not breaking news, number one, right? And is this really a grudge match?
Y'all made it that way.
Okay, talk to me.
How many battles I've done you seen under there? I'm a water down Flames. How many battles where my opponent has said that shit? How many comments with it's been? Mind you, I know Flames personally, as in to say, since I came into battle rap, we've had personal conversations and sit downs. Like, we supported each other because we were both in Virginia, from Virginia. Like, that's my dog. That's my dog. I'm honored to be battling a person like First Lady Flames. But bitch.
What time?
Bitch. If you think that I can't fuck with you, or I'm not who I am, or I'm not the queen of VA, because like I told you, the crown passed around with the queen. You are the first lady, because you was there first. There's no debating that. But when we really talking about crowns, that reigns with who doing what. Bitch, I'm the queen right about now. Like, as a matter of fact, you coming over here to Chrome, where you've never been, where I'm at. Well, I did a tournament, Remy's first tournament. Remy brought me back. Remy brought me back.
Wait, Kausion. Wait, hold on.
You asking is it a grudge match? You asking is it a grudge?
Yes.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what y'all did this. Y'all did this. I started off by being very respectful because everybody gonna watch this. And when the homie watch it, like, you know, we still grown ass women, like, you know what I mean? But I got a fucking job to do and a point to prove. See, I'm still in the point of my career where proving points is great for me. Like, that's what I come in the game to do. But bitch, you on the back end of this on this round. You not coming in like, you know, you used to be in the underdogs. Niggas never gave you the win or wanted to give you that. Yeah, but you're clearly the underdog in this.
How is she clearly underdog? How?
This is wrong, nigga.
No. Kausion, come on. Lady Flames, the underdog in this battle?
Let me ask you a question. We talking home court advantage. I was able to battle 4 times, 3 weeks apart, back to back. She ever done any of this in her career?
No, she hasn't.
Okay, so then what are we talking about again? I'm the queen of VA right now. And I'm tired of motherfuckers feeling like I'm a lower grade of her.
But
like,
that's what, hold on. But talk about, of course, if people are saying that, how are you the favorite if people are saying you are the lower lady the version of her? How? Sis, you gotta explain this to me, Kausion. You gotta learn me. Please.
Y'all media
are
saying that.
All right.
That's the perspective. The work that I've put in is proving what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. The perception. I'm clearly not the underdog in this occasion. I'm clearly looking at it as this is the what is it like? I'm defending my title. If there's one, I'm the queen right now. You can't dispute that, bitch. I put in work last year. I was higher than you on Wody. Since we don't bring up Wody.
All right, you was. That's a fact.
Higher than you on Wody. I put in work last year. So this could be whatever you want to call it to be. And I was on Chrome before you. I did the first female tournament and made it to the finals.
So am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying Flames 2-1? Am I wrong for saying that?
Is you wrong for saying what?
Flames 2-1. Wow.
Hey, I'm in the dungeon. Go ahead and talk me up.
No, hold on. Let me say this. I like the stance you're taking, though. You're saying she's the underdog in this. I didn't think you were going to say that. On my mama, I thought you were going to say, okay, I know I'm the underdog, but I got to handle my business.
No, she used to be an underdog. She still is right now. Like, bitch, I'm Chrome's own. I'm Chrome's own.
You RBE. You're not, of course, you RBE. Come on. You're not Chrome. You RBE first.
Bro, are you mad at me for having a timeshare somewhere else?
No, ma'am.
Are you upset with me for having a timeshare somewhere else? Listen, I may not be the name on the mortgage before at least 1 week out of the goddamn month. I can pop up and do what I got to do. Okay? Fuck you.
I'm fucking Kausion. So what is it? All right, is this 7'5"? How big is this though for you though?
Oh, it's super huge. It's super huge. Okay, so like in that
More than QB, more than Bonnie, more than CP tournament?
It would be if it was in Virginia. Yeah, it would be. If it was in Virginia, it would be bigger than all of that because
7 Shark City or something like that. Oh,
yeah, or the News Battle League, or
right.
SBL, or Showtime.
Showtime. My bad. Okay.
You know what I mean? It would be way bigger than that for that because of what it would mean and what it represents. Like at the end of the day, like you know what I mean? I like again. I'm not acting like I ain't fans of these bitches that was there before I was there. I've been watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all been doing and putting in work. Y'all been knocking down doors and creating ways so that all I got to do is come in and do my motherfucking job. I appreciate y'all. Great, wonderful. And then, I'm here to do what the fuck I got to do. I don't give a damn about none of that shit when you across from me. You hear me? It was all good. Listen, it was really all good. So they sent that motherfucking contract. And then it got worse when they dropped that motherfucking trailer.
Did you watch her on my verse?
I watch everything.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? I'm in the dungeon, so you know what I mean? That's a part of being in the dungeon is watching your footage. I only watch your battle one time. You know what I mean?
I'm expecting a fight between y'all, though, man.
It is gonna be a fight because she going in there, you know, to play with me. She play with people sometimes. You know, depending on her op, you may get a good or you know what you get. I don't give a fuck who my op is. I have no motivation to write for none of you hoes. I'm writing like all you bitches. Like my life is on the line. Like I got something to prove because I do. That's what y'all like. That's the part y'all don't get. Like that's y'all want to know my cheat code.
Talk to me.
That's my cheat code. My fucking life is on the line. Literally. Y'all know where I'm coming from. Like this, if you look at it in what league I come from, what league she come from.
What's the name of the joint? I forgot. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
OSBL, but
OSBL, part of stuff. My bad.
If that's the case, I came from TNBL, the News Battle League. But who she represent? Who I'm a representative of.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Okay, she from Northern Virginia, Richmond. Capital. I'm from 757. Different type of energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't have all the regular tourists that come in only but on a certain section. And 757 be tourists everywhere, nigga. Like the undercovers is just as smooth as the drug dealers, as the drug takers. Everybody out there is a whole different element out here. And she been in my city. She know what type time it's on. You know what I mean? I've been in her city. I know what type time it's on. You feel what I'm saying? So this means something, yeah, a little different. Like it's a different, yeah, hell yeah, it means something.
Kausion, is this the main event?
I mean, 40 bars is on the card. So
I know. I'm not trying to kill 40 Yoshi, but in terms of back and forth, I guess I'm going in that bag. Because nobody's saying 40 Yoshi gonna be classic. People are saying you and fucking Flamez. Niggas is talking about the C word already.
I mean, listen. I expect her to do what she's supposed to do. I expect her not to play with me because I'm not gonna play with her. So this is
the main event to me, respectfully.
You know, for me, I'm not trying. Like, look, if that's how you feel, you 3-letter man. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel,
I feel the main event.
I'm always gonna give main event.
Listen, man, when I say Kausion, yeah, you good. When they say Kausion and Flamez to the stage, it's lit. I'm sorry, it's lit. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question right quick. Give me your thoughts on some of these battles, though. Yoshi and 40, talk to me.
At 40, I stood in front of Yoshi.
Yes, you did.
If Yoshi is comfortable, it'll be good. If 40 is clean, yeah, 40. I'm not
even. Could this be a 40 QB part 2?
If 40 is clean, yeah. Yeah. You listen to me, bro. Listen. 40 40's 40. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ain't nobody gonna take nothing from her when she's focused and on her game and it's on point. But it just depends on the energy behind it. Now, I guess this being a grudge match and they supposed to be having something on the line about it, I guess it's supposed to be that. But if Yoshi's comfortable, it could be good. You know what I mean? It could be good. But if Yoshi's nervous and 40's clean, bitch, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
All right. Give me Chirac and Ms. Blanco. Messy battle of the card. Is that what we doing? The messy battle of the
And
card.
that battle be battle of the night. Fuck you, man. Oh, what the fuck you talking about? That battle right there gonna be battle. Oh shit. Man, I ain't as familiar with Tony Blanco. I stood in front of Chirac.
Oh, that's right. You from the day you beat Chirac too. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Chirac is kind of light considering, but then circumstances of the tournament, maybe it might be different based off of this because we only had 3 weeks and we got pulled out of a hat. That was what I'm saying. So I'm a hope Chirac put on, but like based off of how it's looking, it's always the first girlfriend that got the real cheat code, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying, like, I'm a first baby mama. Coming from a first baby mama. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come from a first baby mama. It's always the first girlfriend that got the cheat code. Like, bro, like, you don't even know. Like, that nigga wasn't even a real man till after I helped him become that. Like, you don't even know. She's about to hurt your soul. And then I said she's tweeting shit like, why start a lie when I can kill you with the truth? See shit like that. Yeah. I think Tony. Yeah, I just. I'm a fan for that. I'm gonna eat a little popcorn.
One more. Tori Doe and Shayna Ashley.
I'm excited to see Tori Doe back. That shit is fucking crazy. Like,
I love Tori's flow. I love her flow.
I'm a fan of her. It's like facts. Like, little body bitch going in. You know what I mean?
Remote control and all that.
Yeah, she got a little pocket. You know what I mean? She's made moments in the culture, respectfully. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Tori Doe. But I'm also a very much big fan of Shayna Ashley. She has been putting in work forever in the culture as well. I think on paper, Shayna can fuck her up. But you don't know what the fuck Tori could be on coming. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Tori could be like, that's why I tell people, like, y'all watching my footage trying to beat the bitch y'all watching on footage. I'm beating the bitch y'all watching on footage too. You just never know. Some people don't, they don't elevate, or they have reached their ceiling, or they only are one dimensional, so it's one type of thing. But then you got people that you don't know with Tori. So, like, respectfully though, I got Shayna on paper. You know what I mean? But
feel me on this question. I said this earlier.
Out.
I thought Remy. This is not really a grudge match to me. The grudge match should have been Shayna Ashley and Miss Miami. That should have been the match.
Well, I mean,
in terms of grudges,
what they got going on in the culture now, though?
I know they had a little back and forth. I guess I'm going for the back and forth they had in front of Chrome last year, last couple of years, whatever. Back and forth they had though, but all right.
Get that battle with C3 that she never fucking did. Then C3 skated her ass on to the goddamn.
Yes.
One battle left. The fuck?
Yeah. We definitely gonna talk after your battle though. We gonna talk after your battle.
Yeah. I'm game. All right? I'm game.
I appreciate you, mama.
No problem. Shout out to
love.